BeautyandtheStamper.blogspot.com. Hi beauties, today I'm going to teach you how to make a tag using your ticket punch. And so what I've done is I take a piece of crumb cake cardstock, and that is measured at 2.5 by 4 1/4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my corner rounder and round the edges. Then, after that's complete, I'm going to take my ticket punch and I'm going to only put it right in the middle, and I'm going to, just where you can see, if you see, you don't want to get that cut piece, so just a little bit under that, and you want to get it right centered, and then punch down, and you've got a great little tag. So on this one, I'm going to make a Christmas punch, or I'm sorry, a Christmas tag using my snow day, and I'm going to go ahead and let's get out that cute little snowman. Just so easy to do. So I forgot my block, of course, so I'm going to go ahead and get out my block. This is an E block here. I'm just going to stick that on. Then I'm going to get my Whisper White craft pad and go ahead and ink that up, making sure the entire snowman gets some ink on there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and find a great spot for him and push down, and it'll come up with, I just give it a tap to let it go. And look at that little snowman already built. So what we've got to do is we've got to decorate our snowman. While we're waiting for him to dry, I'm just going to get out the pieces that I need. So I think I'm going to give him a scarf. No snowman is complete without a carrot nose, a smile, and let's go ahead and give him a hat. And then of course he's going to need some arms. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my block, which this is the C block, and let's go ahead and give him some arms. So I will use my soft suede for arms. And we'll give him an arm there and an arm there. Okay, next we're going to let's give him a scarf, and we're going to do the scarf in cherry cobbler, and I'm going to do that because I've got my cherry cobbler grosgrain ribbon here that I'm going to use to hold the tag in place. So I want to make it all one color. Let's see here. And all I'm going to do is place that right where I think it's going to go. And look at that. Okay. Now we want a hat to match. So I'm just switching out the scarf for the hat. Go ahead and give him a hat. And how about some eyes and a mouth? But we're not going to do it in this cherry cobbler color. Let's do that in a black. And I really like this stays on when I'm using black. So I'm going to go ahead and get that all inked up. Look at that. How cute. We'll give him some little buttons going down the middle. And then of course we need that carrot nose. Can't do carrot noses in black. We've got to get out some type of orange color. And I just want it to be really bright, so I'm going to use the Tangerine Tango. Pumpkin pie would also work nice there, but I want it to be nice and bright. And there we go. Isn't he so cute? Alright, next I want to make this a tag that's going to go on a gift. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over. I'm going to get my tag it. Of course I always could have used just really quick, punch that down, put a to and from, and been done with it. But I wanted to make that little snowman. So I'm going to get out my to and from the tag it stamp set, and then let's go with the cherry cobbler. Now, one of the things that I like about stamping my own stuff, you know when you get a tag and it's right here and you have this just a little space to write a name? Well, you can do it however you want when you're making your own thing. You can put it on diagonal so you have enough room, which I think I'm going to do that. Now I have plenty of room to write my name, their name, even a couple extra names if I wanted to, if it was maybe to a whole family. Then I could decorate it if I wanted to with some snowflakes from that same stamp set, but for time purposes I'm just going to go ahead and complete this. So I'm going to take my Grow Green ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and cut these at an angle so that I could get it in that little hole really quick and really easy. So I'm going to stick both pieces through there, pull that, and then I just take and stick this right through there as well. Grab those corners again and just pull up. Look at how cute that is. Quick, easy, and ready to go on a great Christmas gift. Alright, remember I made those tags using just a what was that? It was a 4 by 2.5. 4 by 2.5 and the ticket punch. I think that is going to be how all of my tags are made this year. Alright beauties, if you have any questions, please visit my website, BeautyandtheStamper.com, or email me. Thanks, have a great day. Bye!
For more tips and techniques, visit BeautyandtheStamper.blogspot.com.